Hello everyone, I'm Kristel Ann A. Celemin from the Batangas State University, Alangilan Campus, taking Bachelor of Science in Information Technology from the section 2105.
So this video is all about the configuration. So let's start. So I'll just put a router here. That will do here. So I'll just turn off. I'll put here this one. And then I will put the switches. So I will put two switches. This one and this one. And then I will put the uh, I will put some the server, and then the PC and the PC. This one, PC2, and then PC here, and then the server. So I will do first is I will connect all this one. So I will use the straight through cable. So this one's the straight through. So first is the fast Ethernet, then here, and then I will always use this one. So this one, fast Ethernet 0, this one, fast Ethernet 0, and then 3. Then this one is 4, and this one is for the gigabit Ethernet 0/0. Then also for this one here, this one, and fast Ethernet server, this one, and this one. So what we will do first is that we will configure a router. So we will use a console cable. So RS232. So this one's where we are using when we are configuring a router. So we will put that and then console. So PC, then desktop, and then PC, and then the terminal. So okay. So no. So we will do first is we will configure our router 0. So enable, and after that is config t, and then we will change the host name. So host host name let's say r uh, so let's try the router r1. Let's try, and then we'll put the banner. Let's try the banner MOTD, and then this one the quotation. So let's say put a warning, authorized person only. And then what we'll do, let's say we will put some passwords. So enable secret. So anything password that we will anything that we can put. So let's say I will put Cisco, and then so this password is already encrypted. So because it is enable secret, so I'll put password again. So write console 0. So in 0, because in programming we started counting at 0. So that's why it will first or start in the line 0, or the first line. Then the password. So I will put the password class. So Then I will log in, and then I will put the for the line BTY, and then we will put the password. So same password that we will use. So let's say class, and then log in, and then we will end. So we are done. Let's see. We will put first the service password. So just forgot. So service password encryption. So this one is for the class. So our class password to be encrypted. So let's say show run uh, config. So we will end here, and then we will put the IP address of the router 1 for the gigabit Ethernet 0 slash 0. So we'll put the config t again, config t, then uh, the interface gigabit Ethernet 0 slash 0, and then the IP add of, let's say, 192.168.1.1, and then the default uh, subnet mask. So after that, so we will put the no shutdown command for it to save. So we have now, so let's put the gigabit for the gigabit Ethernet 0 slash 1. So 0 slash 1. So the IP address, so the 192.168.2.2, 255.255.255.0, and then we'll put the no shut command. So it is also to save our configuration. So after that, so we will save it. So we'll end it, and then we will save. So we can remove this one. So now we will configure this this server. So let's config desktop IP. So we will put the IP address of the server. So 2.168. Let's start with the 3.1 subnet mask and the default gateway. So the IP address of the gigabit Ethernet 0 slash 0, because this part is for the gigabit Ethernet 0 slash 0, and this part is for the 0 slash 1. So we will put the 0 slash, then the 192.168.1.1, and then this one also 192.168.3.2. This one is also that one, and then this one. So we are done here. So this one that will configure 192.168 dot let's say for that one. So we will use the default gateway for the uh, 0 slash 0 slash 2. So we will use the 192.168.2.2. So we'll just assign a HCP. Walang default gateway. So we'll put the IP address for this one. 8.4.2 and 192.168.2.2. 192.168.4.3 dot 2.2. So we are just configuring this one. Uh, so let's try uh, to ping this one. So let's try PC0. So we will ping, or we will see if it has a connection to the PC3. So this one, I will use the wireless router. So this wireless router, then it will be connected to a PC, to a laptop, to a printer, and a wireless tablet. So we will connect it. So I will use this straight through using the PC, this one. So I will just connect them, and then I will be using first the ink or the printer, and then the global setting, and then static. I will put the default gateway as the I will use a default gateway as the 192.168.0.1, and then I will put the DNS as 64.100.8.8, and then I will click the fast Ethernet 0, and then I will make the uh, IP address, static IP address. So for this one, I will put the IP address as the 192.168 dot 0.2, and then the subnet mask of 255.255. So that is the default gateway. So I will close this one, and then I will configure this wireless router for it to have the DHCP service. So this one, and then I will click the GUI, and then uh, I will first change the uh, I will change first the uh, IP address. So I will change the IP address. So this one is the IP address. So the 192.1.0. So that is that this one is the 255. So my IP address for this one is 192.168.0.1. And then for the subnet mask is this one. Then I will enable the DHCP server. After that, so I will set it the uh, I will set the static DNS one. So this one 64 64 100 108.8 and also 8. So it has a 64.100.8.8, and then the subnet mask, and then I will click the save button to save our configuration, and then I will close that. So after that, uh, we will now request for the DHCP of the home laptop or the laptop. Then I will click the laptop, and then the DHCP. So you can see here that it is requesting. So the HTTP request successful. So uh, we can close that. So, and then we will do it also in our printer 0. Or I mean in the PC 0. And then we will put also the DHCP. So as you can see here, then this one also. The desktop, the IP configuration, and the DHCP. So there. So I think we are done. So PC0 is so these three they have now the uh let's go first here. So as you can see the DHCP, so it provides the IP address. So if I go to static, so it doesn't have any IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and so on and so forth. So if I click the DHCP, so you can see here that DHCP request successful. So it now has an IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and the DNS server. And then also for the PC0, so it also has for the IP address and also for the printer 0. So we put that. So I just this one. So I just let show to you the uh, configuration or on how the HT or the DHCP works. So if we click the static, so we are manually write the IP address of the subnet mask, default gateway, and the DNS server. So if we click the DHCP, so we or the system or this one provide their own address. So I this that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.